Blog Talk Radio.
One more chance. That's all I'm asking for. Just one more chance. Thank you, everybody, for taking the opportunity to download and listen to Will's Take on Sports. I am the host, Will Walker. I call myself the greatest sports guru ever. That's just my title. That's just what I call myself. But anyway, today, One More Chance is the title of this broadcast. At the time right now, at the time of recording of this podcast, Duke is in a dogfight with Michigan State, but 3 of the 4 participants have already been set and made. So we're going to get into that discussion. But first, I'm going to bring in my brothers, Zach Flournoy, and replacing Mike Walker, a very good friend of mine, long time knowing this cat, very intelligent about sports, Mr. Derek Wilson. How you guys doing today? And what's up?
All right.
Good. What's up?
Man, right now we're looking at Duke is in a dogfight with Michigan State. At this time of this recording, it's going to be very interesting who pulls this out. Zion Williamson is still having a good game. R.J. Barrett is. But Duke better get some help from somewhere else, Zach. But they've gotten away with 2, Zach. They got away with a missed kick-in off a great inbound play, and then UCF couldn't do it last Sunday. So you still rooting for the Dukies to lose?
Well, of course. But that's just the way it is. I respect them, but I don't like them. I respect them now. I got to give them respect. But, of course, when I was a Lakers fan prior to being a Heat fan, rooting against Boston, you respect them, but you don't like them. At least I don't like them.
Oh.
So yes.
Oh. You're going to have an interesting show today, my brother. Because I am Patriot fan number 1, Mr. Zach.
Hey, I like that then. No problem. Hey, bring the cheetahs on. Bring it on.
Oh, come on. That's what we doing today. That's what we doing.
That's what we doing. That's what we doing.
Right now.
That's how it works, G.
You ain't trying.
That's how it works. Sometimes we be in one direction, then we go somewhere else. That's how it works sometimes. Let's
no, my brother.
Patriot
if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So I respect that.
So shout out to all the Alabama fans.
Wait. Hold on. Let me correct you. That only works in sports. Don't say that to your woman. Don't tell her if you ain't cheating, you're trying. That only works in sports.
I'm already. I'm in the doghouse right now. Let's not even go there. I'm in the doghouse right now. So you're right.
Hey, let me ask you. Do you got a blanket for your doghouse? You got a blanket and a remote for your doghouse? You're all right. I'm just trying to tell you. As long as you got that, you're all right.
Brother, I respect the Patriots, though. I respect them, dog. I think Bill Belichick the best coach. I'll give you that. All right?
Okay, my man. Listen, you got my respect. We good now. We can move on.
You can lose your respect for me then, because I want to talk about why does Bill Belichick have a hard time holding on to coaches? Him and Nick Saban, they both are very successful at what they do, but nobody wants to work for them.
Oh, hold on, Will. I'm not a Belichick fan, but let me answer that. Let me give my put that. I don't think Bill Belichick gives 2 bits. He keep winning, so it don't matter. It don't matter for some reason. He keeps winning with them.
Okay, I'll give him that. That's the first one. But second one, you can't say all of them left. Most of these coaches only leave when it's time to get paid. And I'm not going to stay around Bill as much as I like Bill. If they're going to pay me $5 million and Bill can only pay me $1 million, I'm gone.
True.
Matt Patricia stayed for like 12 years. Josh McDaniels won't leave. He got 2 jobs and quit both of them. So Bill doing something right up there. Bill coaching tree is starting to look like Bill Parcells' tree.
Okay.
You got Matt Patricia. You got Brian Flores.
You can't do Josh McDaniels. Wait. I'm gonna have to rob your Josh McDaniels. Tom Brady is there. He know he ain't gonna get no another Tom Brady. That's what that's about.
Hey, that's a smart man. That's a smart man. That's like going out to pick a date, bro. You gonna pick the date that you don't think gonna pan out. You pick the date that you know is the money ball. Come on now. Let's be real.
You go for the sure thing.
Believe it. You always go for the sure thing.
Wait, hold on. So what's Greg Schiano's excuse? Because Greg Schiano He did his thing. He went down to Tampa. He had a little brief stay down there in Tampa. They got rid of, after that successful run he had at Rutgers. And he came from Miami up to Rutgers. And some people wanted him back. Yeah, he got mad.
He got commitment issues.
He ain't just got commitment issues. He got cheater issues. This is the problem.
problem.
When he was at the U, a lot of people don't realize, although they give Butch that run, they give Butch and they give Mark Stoops and they give and Greg Mark and some of these other guys a little bit of credit. You gotta remember something now. Butch Davis is a cheater. Butch Davis told y'all how he cheated in the 30 for 30. He said, "Well, I knew my scholarships were reduced, so I brought guys in on track scholarships." Butch Davis told everybody how he did it.
But that ain't cheating.
It's amazing.
Hey, that ain't cheating. That's knowing how to operate within the rules.
Exactly, within the rules.
Listen, we used to do that. Will, you remember Confonso Thorpe? Go back.
Yeah, I remember Thorpe.
Look at the scholarship and find out what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I didn't know that. Boy, you better be glad Mike ain't on here, because Mike could be debating with you.
Hey,
I don't know what.
Listen, bro, let me tell y'all something. I worked at Florida State for years. I was friends. Well, I was friends with tons of football players. I know about the $500 weekends to house sit and stuff like that. I'm just keeping it real with you. So, you know what I mean? And listen, we ain't the only ones that do that. I got friends that done went to Alabama. I have friends who got kids who done went to Miami, Florida, everywhere else. I know cats that come back with brand new trucks that year. Car payment is $100 a month for a $35,000 truck. You do the math. So we're going to move on from the cheating, because I don't want to get nobody locked up today.
Yeah, no, you can't get them locked up. You ain't calling no names. Hey, no names are mentioned.
Yeah,
so it is what it is.
Hey, D, if that was the case, I'd have got plenty of people locked up, because I just tell the truth. I'd be like, look, mine was cheating, bro. This is a point-blank period. They were cheating, and the thing I'm mad about with Alabama,
you don't hop on other people.
I know, because that's what I know. I know mine was cheating. See, mine is what I know. You know what I'm saying? So I knew we were cheating.
That's not cheating.
No. Okay, wait. Okay, you talking about the track scholarship. Let me just go one further. These are my car payments. I'm talking about mamas and daddies getting jobs. Let's talk about that. Uncle and auntie getting jobs.
I don't know that.
Hey, come on. I'm so serious. And you know what, though? Check it out. Real talk. I don't understand. Put it this way. We know these kids, they can't go to school. I mean, they can't get a regular job. And we both know, man, you know what it is to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and have to go to practice. Then you're expected to go to class, because, quote, unquote, you're still supposed to be a student. After class, go back to practice. Then you're expected to do your homework. Man, come on. So get what you can. I don't blame her. And you
believe it.
No, I'm not.
18, 19-year-old.
It's no hating, though. But you know it's no hating. But you know it's no hating with what I say. Because I say mama need to get her money. Let me say something. If mama was the only parent, and she had to tussle between, look, I'm going to feed you or we're going to keep the lights on. So I say if a school come and drop $40,000 at mama lap, I say mama take the money. And you go where mama tell you. I'm saying this about a particular boy that's from South Florida that's going to win the SEC. I ain't gonna call no names what school it is, because y'all get it right away.
I got you.
Okay, you see?
I give you an even better one. I give you a better one. A couple of years back,
right?
ESPN, big safety that went to Alabama. Mama flipped out because she wanted him to go to LSU. Everybody knew what that was about. She had already took that check.
Yeah, exactly.
Took that check.
Yeah, because everybody knew what that was about. For you to mess up the church and money.
Well, I gotta tell you this much, though. I gotta tell you this much. I'm about to say her name, Lord have mercy. She put on a heck of a show. I can't get in trouble with that one. Hold on. My bad. I can't.
Call no name.
I'm about to call a name. I can't call no name. All right, let's go ahead and move on, guys. Let's talk about, I call him the former number 6, not in the playoffs this year. He will not make it. The Lakers will be sitting at home.
Oh, he's going on vacation.
I got to get to you, D. Okay, but let me find out. Is it bad for business LeBron's not in the playoffs this year, D?
No, to me, it's actually better for business, because for once in the last 10, 12 years, the NBA will finally get a chance to promote all the other stars that they got. You'll get to see backstories on people that you will never hear about as long as LeBron is in the playoffs. I'm not a LeBron hater. I actually like LeBron. I think as a philanthropist, dude is awesome. But I get sick of hearing about him. sick of hearing about him. It's like Alabama.
I
I'm
don't,
sick of hearing about it.
I don't, because I'm tired. I like the fact that the brother's doing a lot of positive stuff, so I don't get tired of hearing that. I get tired about the negative stuff about the other brothers, the women beaters, and all the other stuff like that. So the opening the schools and doing all that he does, man, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Awesome.
So we differ.
I'm glad you went that route, because I hope you weren't talking about none of them doggone reality shows he got out there, because I'm mad about that.
No, hey, he got some
I'm
good
mad
shows,
about that Chasing the Street.
No, that's Chasing the Streets. You're right. I ain't with that one. That's a bad one.
I haven't seen it yet.
That's some other good shows, though.
Nah, I ain't with that, bro. I ain't with that Chasing the Streets, bro. I'm from Miami. And when I see white people chasing black people in the street, I think cops. I'm so sorry. I think straight negative. I go straight negative. I don't want to see no stuff like that where you see white people chasing brothers in the street, and especially if they're talking about winning $1 million. Nah, that don't think, you know what I'm saying? That's just like a woman talking about something. I want to do something in the bedroom. I want to bring some handcuffs, man. You better leave them handcuffs out of here. There ain't nothing sexy about handcuffs in the bedroom, bro.
I ain't getting in that one, bro. I'm not getting in that one with you.
I'm just saying. I'm saying you chasing.
I'm not getting in that one with you.
I know, but what he said, get back to promoting other stars. I agree with that totally. I do agree with that. Other stars are getting some shine. Because I like Greek Freak, dog. You know, okay? I like Greek Freak.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot.
Okay,
he can't shoot,
man.
Bro,
listen. Came in the league either.
Listen, let me ask you a question, Will.
Mm-hmm.
Was Scottie Pippen a consistent outside shooter?
Scottie Pippen played Michael Jordan. That erased anything.
No. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, to me, Scottie Pippen might be the third best small forward of all time, outside of LeBron and maybe Larry Bird. I'll give him a real hard knot with him and Dr. J because of all the stuff that he could do.
Oh,
but he was not a shooter.
Right.
He wasn't a shooter. But he destroyed you.
I thought James working now.
I'll give you that one. Because he would take your
Mm-hmm.
point guard and just ruin him. Do you remember what he used to do to Mark Jackson?
No, man, he made Mark Jackson look slow as a turtle.
He used to make his life hell, man. When the Bulls made it to the finals, he guarded Gary Payton. You know what I mean? But he could still give you 30 and not have a consistent outside shot. Well, the Greek Freak is like Scottie Pippen 8.5. This dude is a million miles long. He takes 3 steps from the half court, and he at the basket.
But can they win? Can they win with him being limited? Because you know he a little hurt, a little knocked up right now. So can they win with him being limited though?
I think they can win if the president comes back. If Brogdon makes it back in the playoffs, because Brogdon was like their number one spot up shooter. He wasn't their best shooter, but he was their number one spot up shooter, and he could create shots off the dribble, which took the pressure off Greek. He didn't have to have the ball all the time. Well, now that Brogdon is out, you know what I mean. Bledsoe is a point, but Bledsoe is like Kyrie light. He just want to score. He's not really looking to get somebody else involved. But if that team is whole, I think they could do damage. I think aside from maybe Golden State running on all cylinders because of the way that they play defense and how long that team is, I think they could beat pretty much anybody. That's just me.
All right, Zach. What's your take?
Zach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of agreeing. I mean, you know what? What can I add to that? Because what he says is true. Besides Golden State, and that's it. Because it's Golden State, like you say, all day, every day. When they are on all cylinders, they can't be beat. So, but the Greek freaking Jesus fits. And what aren't they number one team right now in the East?
Yeah, they
are number one.
The number one seed is over with in the East. Like that's done.
Yeah, it's pretty much over. They're 3 games.
They are the number one.
Toronto. Yeah, it's basically Milwaukee and Toronto at top. The 76ers are pretty much locked in 3.
Right.
It's the 4 and the 5 that right now are going to flip flop. So you're looking at Boston and Indiana probably going to fight it out. But all will be right in the world if Boston gets that 4 seed. That way the top 4 teams in the Eastern Conference.
I need Boston to get 5.
Why you say
it doesn't matter. They still going to play Milwaukee. They still play Milwaukee in the second round.
I need Boston to get that 5 spot. Something
about
that 5 spot.
I need my Heat to act like they're trying to win so they can get in the lottery. I hate that they're trying to win these last couple of games. No, D-Wade. No.
I know. Quit.
Instruct them boys to lose.
I am with you, sir. I am with you.
No, wait. First of all, when D-Wade put them braids in his hair, he turned back the clock. I don't know what it was. He should have kept that nappy ass fro he had. When that Negro put them damn braids in his hair, he turned back the damn clock. So, but anyway, I'm with y'all. I want Miami to suck. I want the opportunity to win the lottery. I mean, but hey.
Well, you wrong for that. Next time you go to Miami, somebody gonna beat you with a cane.
They probably will. Nah, they already gonna beat me in the cane with a cane for what I said about his wife one time. I was like, look, man, you too young to be dating that woman 40-something years old, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro, 'cause when she gets 60, you 47. That's a fake of a man's career. She
might be drinking a person, dog. You wrong. You're a bad one, dog. I'm sorry. So
I ain't even getting into that one. Cause let me tell you something. He must be ain't seen me and Mary Jane.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you. Hey, wait, I ain't seen it, but I know D-Wade seen it. So you know why I know D-Wade seen it? She still feel out too. Because after he dropped that extra baby on her, he had to be worried. He had to be really worried. So she was like, nah, we good. I'm going to still marry you. I'm going to still marry you.
Let me tell you something.
Not sign a prenup.
I've been married. Yeah. I'll be married.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be married 20 years in June. If I saw my wife do what Mary Jane, what Gabby do on being Mary Jane, it'll be some smoke in the city. You hear me? Hey, look, you don't need to work no more. You can retire. The way that dude just flip you upside down.
Hold on. My brother, I need to ask you.
Yeah.
You're doing something right. You've been married 20 years. I need to talk to you off air. You need to give me some advice because, boy, I've been doing it all wrong. Okay? So you need to assist me.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, I got you. Listen, quick plug while we on air. This Saturday, on the 6th, I'm having something at my building. I got a 6,000 square foot building over here in the Q. We're gonna be doing something called Man Up. We're gonna be having some of them same discussions. So if that's what you want to do, come see me. I got you covered.
All right, that's Quincy, Florida. That is Quincy, Florida. April the 6th. What time is it gonna be, D?
It's at 9 o'clock. The address is 1105 East Jefferson Street. Listen, you can come, you can sit. It's going to be a bunch of grown men sitting in the room just having regular grown guy conversation. It's going to be like a barbershop with no haircut.
I wish I could come there. That's what's up, man.
That's what's needed. I'm serious. That is something needed in our community. Period. Whatever it comes to. It really is needed. We need to have that type of discussion. But I tell you what is needed. One more chance before we get off subject with this sports thing. Virginia's going back to the Final Four for the first time since 1984. I know their style's not good, but this may be the most talented team that Bennett has had while he's at Virginia. They get over losing the 1-16 matchup last year. They're the first one seed to actually do that. I'm happy for them. I really am. I don't like watching them, but this is a very talented team.
There you go.
On that time. Yeah.
There you go. You sound like me. It's like watching the Pistons play.
Yeah, it is. But they are that. I got to give them credit because they was able to get away with one against Purdue yesterday because that was a crazy play. This rebound, so it knocked it a half court and then just in time to get it to send it in overtime. It was a great game. Right now, Duke is in another dog fight.
When
if they pull off three straight,
this point guard from Michigan State putting in work. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He just traveled. He just traveled on that bucket that made it 60-59. That was a travel.
That's the beard.
I'm sorry.
If the beard didn't travel, he didn't travel.
No, if LeBron don't travel.
The beard get them paychecks. The beard get them paychecks. That's different. That's another ball game. Why would that boy travel?
Listen. Remind me to come back to the traveler, but. I agree with you. That little guard they got, man, that dude is nice. You know who he remind me of? Either one of y'all remember a dude named Kerry Thompson played at Florida State? They used to call him Goat.
Yeah. I remember that.
Goat couldn't run fast. He couldn't jump high. He couldn't do none of that stuff. But he would absolutely destroy you. Him, Mateen Cleaves, Sherman Douglas.
Don't forget Sam Cassell had to be the best of another Florida State product. Sam Cassell had to be the best non-athletic point guard I've ever seen play.
Believe me. This little dude.
Let me tell you both a quick story. I played against him in a pickup game one time. That dude is strong. He is strong now. He might not be the quickest dude, but that dude is strong. I was like, God, dog.
Right.
But that stuff he did in the post, he could do in a pickup game and still drop all the points on you because He just had game. He just knew how to get to his spots, man. That's weird because he's not the most athletic guy, but he knew how to get to his spots.
Hey.
I give him that.
Hey man, that's what this little guard that he talking about. What's his name? Newsom.
Newsom,
yeah, he nice. Winston. He nice. I'm not even kidding. He like this pass he just made. A dude just dunked. That's a nice pass, man.
Yeah.
Listen, he ain't even get no separation. Just flick it out in front of him, buddy. All right, man, go get me some points. That's how we do.
Exactly. Well, we're looking at, this has been listen, let me say this about the NCAA tournament. A lot of people say that, it's not great, it's not easy to watch. Let me tell you, it's a great sporting event because you never know what's going to happen. Any upset can happen at any point, and everybody loves it. Although the quality of play is not great. We get that. It's not great quality of play. And then you look at it, coming into this weekend, we had all 4 number ones make it, and we may only have 1 number one make it to the Final Four if Duke is not able to pull this out against Michigan State. So, I'm going to tell you the surprise for me, though.
Back to red, huh?
Who?
I'm going to tell you that, but Mike, I'm sorry, but Zach, I'm going to tell you the surprise for me was them Tar Heels. I could not believe Auburn shot the ball the way they did Friday night. That was unbelievable.
Why, bro?
Because I don't see Auburn. I didn't see Auburn shoot. Yeah, but I didn't see them doing that to Carolina because Carolina could play you on the perimeter. The one thing Carolina could do was play on the perimeter. Carolina and Florida State were like the same teams to me almost this year.
Yeah, you see what happened.
I'll tell you what, though. If they had a regular season champ, it'd be Gonzaga. God, no.
I'm just saying. The team got hot from behind the line. We couldn't do nothing with them. It's the same deal. Think about when Harper. First of all, Harper was just mauling them dudes. He got to the paint whenever he felt like it. But that dude Brown, man, you have to guard him over there at the scorer's table, man. He pull up like he's Steph Curry. And he make them. Like, it ain't like he out there having target practice, so that ruins your defense. Like, you can't set up a defense 35 feet from the basket. What you going to do?
You can't.
You can't trap them because it's too far away.
Nah, you can't. But I'm not happy for Bruce Pearl. I'm not happy for Bruce Pearl. Bruce Pearl's a cheater. Oh, you know I don't like cheaters.
Why, man? Why you not happy for Bruce Pearl, bro? Listen, man.
Bruce Pearl did in Knoxville. What he did. What Bruce Pearl did in Knoxville. Y'all know that school should have got death penalty. And they got some sanctions, and he was able to walk away. He went and worked at ESPN for a little bit, then he got back into another SEC school that's predominantly about football. That's all that's where because see, you can put him under the radar then because there's no pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? You put him at a school where it's predominantly about football and the basketball program is second or third. You know what I'm saying? He's not at the top.
Hey, that was a smart move on his part.
Exactly. Very smart.
Listen, he picked the right date. That's like I told you. You got to pick a good date.
True. That's true. So Auburn is going to the final. Wait, did Auburn win today? They beat Kentucky. Auburn beat Kentucky.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah, they did.
So congratulations to Charles
Harper did work today, though.
Yeah. Congratulations to Charles Barkley.
I really don't want them to win just because of Charles Barkley.
Just because of him. The biggest front runner ever. He had not mentioned anything about Auburn all year. He mentioned him at the start of the tournament. And the team started getting good, and all of a sudden he got Auburn memorabilia all in front of him.
All over. Yeah, you saw that, right. Exactly.
Yeah. So, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. And finally, the last team to get in, Texas Tech, pulled the upset over that Gonzaga team that just mollywopped Florida State Thursday night. But anyway,
hey, listen. First off, let me defend my team before we even move on to that. First off, did you watch the game?
Okay.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I watched the game. How
many and ones did Florida State not get that they should have gotten that game? That's the first thing. Second thing, when we got it down to 5 in the second half and we trapped that dude in the backcourt and he dropped the ball and that ref blew the whistle while Terrence Mann was on his way to the rim, which was a clear I lost the ball, and they put this dude back on the line. But we got no calls in that game. Our big man, they couldn't get him out of the game fast enough. Every time they saw him, hey, call a foul on him.
Wait.
I'm not saying it was rigged.
That was a discrepancy in size and in skill set between the two big men. Florida State had a big time advantage over Murray State when they played them with the bigs. but not against Gonzaga. The Bulldogs were clearly their bigs were better than Florida State.
They did. There was a nice little discrepancy, but at the same time, they could not score while Kumaji was on the floor. Listen, you watched the Duke Central Florida game, didn't you?
I sure did.
Did you feel like Duke should have won that game, or did you feel like they gave it to him?
That game.
Duke should have lost that game.
I don't think they gave it to him. Nah, Duke should have lost it, but they did. My man just did. He missed the shot. Dog. So
I ain't talking about the shot he missed. Go back, rewind about 30 seconds before that when Zion clearly pushes dude off before he makes the spin.
It's
a clear charge.
Okay.
And then my big guy who Zion could not score on is standing there with his arms up. He get whistles for what?
Right.
What did he get whistled for? Standing there?
True.
Then you missed the free throw. You missed the free throw. R.J. Barrett clearly pushes Aubrey Dawkins out of the way. Like, clear as day.
Yeah, he does.
So,
he does. You're right.
Now, we can move on. I made my point. We can move on. I'm sorry. Back to our regular schedule program.
I'm just looking at that.
Knowing that, Jimmy Johnson once said, you have to beat the refs sometimes. Sometimes it is what it is.
That's true.
Going in, you have to beat the refs. So with that said, he got to hit that last shot. He got to get that follow-up.
Yeah, he got to make that last shot. The tip in, he should have just dunked it. He should have dunked it.
I got to say this about Duke. I got to say this about Duke, guys. As this game is going on, now they're down to the last 2:26. Had a commercial break at the time of this recording. 6-4, 6-3 Dukies. Cam Reddish is the guy that doesn't get no love. I know everybody keeps talking about NBA scouts love him.
None.
They don't use him right because he is the guy that probably could shoot them to a national title. It ain't R.J. Barrett. I know Zion Williamson is the most important guy because he's proven that because he came back and they won the ACC tournament, and they've been on a run since he's been back. Although a lucky one, but they've been on a run. Cam Reddish is just the guy that's going to get them the national title because he's the most consistent outside threat they got. But they don't look to him. They look to R.J. Barrett to always rescue them, and I don't understand that.
Right.
R.J. Barrett is nice. Like I said before, he does a lot of things good. He just doesn't do nothing well. That's just it.
I would agree. Man, you read my mind just then. I said the same thing.
Right.
Yeah, well, he's a nice player.
Reddish didn't even start today.
No.
Wow.
But he was hurt.
They brought him off the bench. Yeah, he didn't even start today.
Yeah, see, he's a legit shooter on this team, and that point guard that everybody keeps talking about needs to go to the league. He needs to stay and get a jump shot.
He needs to stay.
He's a heck of a defender.
He needs to stay for like 2 years and just stay in the gym and shoot.
Pretty much.
People playing him.
A heck of a jump shot.
They were playing him like they were playing Andre Roberson in Oklahoma City. I dare you to shoot.
Right.
I dare you to. I bet you $5 you don't make it.
Dude, or Ray John Rondo playing him the same exact way. Well, the winner of this game will go on to play Texas Tech. Texas Tech made their advance to the Final Four. So we got Virginia and Auburn already on one side of the bracket, and Texas Tech versus the winner of this game. It's just been a wild and crazy tournament, in my opinion. But it's wild and crazy every year. We never get what we expect. I expected North Carolina to win. There are a lot of people that expected Gonzaga to win. And of course, everybody loves Zion Williamson, so people expected Duke to win. But we shall see. It's not over yet. It's not over because we know how good of a coach Tom Izzo is and how well coached his teams are. So they're gonna fight this thing all the way down to the final second. All right, before we get out of here, guys, tell me something good that I need to know about sports that I do not know or overlook.
Oh man. What you got, Zach?
Well, I don't got nothing good, but I will say this, Will. This pertains to you in both ways. Your boy, David Beckham, he damn sure moving the Negroes out of Overtown to build his stadium, that soccer stadium. Since you're a soccer fan, he trying to get rid of every Negro in Overtown because he's trying to build his soccer stadium in Overtown. So it's not good. I mean, it's good and it's bad if you're a soccer fan.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna respond to that after Derek give me his. Okay. Go ahead, Derek.
The NBA playoffs this year will be absolutely awesome. We're gonna find out more players than we ever have in the last 10 years because there will be no LeBron James news. Quoted.
That's very true. Okay. Quickly, before talking about what Zach talked about as far as the Overtown being shut down, Overtown is one of the most poverty neighborhoods in the city of Miami, for those of you who do not know. It is being, I guess you can say, remodeled to build a stadium in there. This is nothing. This has more to do with the city commissioners, those that were elected, than to do with the people of Overtown and David Beckham. Give him any business wants to get cheap labor or cheap property or cheap or any way to save money. So I ain't mad at David Beckham for what he did. I'm mad at with the city commissioners for allowing this foolishness to happen. And now where are all those impoverished people from Overtown going to go? That's the main thing.
Well, listen, can I respond to that before you get off?
Go ahead.
That's why you go vote. Know who you vote for. Go vote. These votes matter. Small votes, big votes. Listen, I don't care what kind of election it is. If it's a part of your area, it's important. Go vote.
Yeah.
That's why Mayor Gilliam is not the governor of Florida.
Sometimes to vote.
You got it.
Amen.
You're absolutely correct, Will.
If we would have went out to vote, Gilliam would be the mayor of Florida. We decided not to. We stayed home for whatever reason. We didn't want to do long lines or whatever. We needed to have the same velocity that we had getting Obama elected for president that we had to get that possibility for Mayor Gilliam to be the governor of Florida. And you're going to see the reason why you wish he wasn't, why he should have got voted in. I promise you are. You're going to see the difference. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that backed Trump ain't got your best interest at heart. I'm going to told you. Put it out there. Just that simple.
I second that motion.
Yes, sir. All right, don't get ready to say goodbye to the sports podcast. I want to thank my brother for helping me out. I want to say thank you to Zach. I want to say thank you to my brother Derek Wilson. Derek, anytime, open invitation, man. You join us, man.
No doubt. Y'all remember April the 6th. Come see me.
April 6th, that's going to be on a Saturday, detail from 9 in Quincy, Florida. Also, check him out on Facebook. You'll be able to get in contact with him for more information. Also, follow this podcast on Instagram and Twitter at WWS_sports show. Also on Facebook, go to the Facebook page and like the show. If you got any questions, comments, or would like to be a future panelist on this show, email the show at willwalkershow@yahoo.com. I want to appreciate everybody taking a chance to download and win. I do not know who actually is the winner of the $25 gift card for this round, but we will do a Final Four round and a national championship round, and there will be another $25 gift card on the line. Listen, say a prayer for somebody because prayer changes things. Out.